Hello comrades, Commissar Bro here today with the 8th episode of the Hearts of Djibouti series. That's right. We're going right back into it. We've just finished justification with justifying the war against Chad. Chad's forces have been horribly affected by attrition. I don't know, the terrible inability to have decent road networks, probably. So yeah, we're pretty much gonna go right into war with them and get kicking and rolling and screaming right to hell. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and tell our dudes just move in. Like, just go, just do it. Just get up there and show them that you ain't no one's bitch. That's right. So I figured out a few things, or at least I remembered like I'm not even the leader of this faction. I don't even know how to leave this faction, the African Union. I don't remember how to do that. I don't remember how to, because I thought there was like a leave faction thingy bar right there, but there's not. I guess you got to talk to Burundi, the leader of the faction, to leave the faction. Yeah, there it is right there. So yeah, we're going to leave the African Federation. Well, first, we're going to fight this war against Chad, and then we're going to leave the African Federation. I don't really want 111 divisions sitting between me. I don't really feel comfortable with that. Not at all. I'm not really afraid of them. I'm pretty sure my troops could beat the tar out of them. But I kind of, like, just don't want to have them in the center of me right now. Plus, ultimately, I want to be able to, you know, boost party popularity and create my own faction, essentially. And since this game doesn't have, like, faction politics, essentially, which is kind of a shame. You'd think they would have that, to where one faction could take over the leadership. Like in the old games, it was always, if I remember correctly, I could be wrong, but in the old games, it was about whoever was the strongest was the leader of the faction. Or at least I know that's how it is in, like, making history and whatnot, which makes a lot of sense. But at the same time, member nations of the faction would be able to recommend alliances and stuff like that. Like, you weren't limited. In this particular game, being part of a faction just means that you enjoy the benefits of having someone who can defend you. And that's about it. And we just completely steamrolled Chad, which is literally not surprising to me at all. So yeah, we're going to take that territory. Boom, shakalaka. It's become part of Djibouti. We didn't really get any manpower from that, even though we got 50 million people. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. I just think it's so weird that I can only use 0.1% of the total eligible non-core population. That is something else. There should really be a law in, like, a mod or something that lets you use that additional at least 1%. At least let me use 1% of the total population I have captured. That would be a freaking 5 million people, a little over. And that's exactly what I need because we have low manpower. Look how big we are. How big we are. You see this? You think this could be governed by singular divisions of men? No, absolutely not. Oh man, you just can't win with these people, I swear. Alright, so we're actually gonna swap these over. These well, actually we're gonna add. Should we add like a rocket artillery? I don't really think so. Not really. We need to just make new divisions. You know what? Let's just do that. We're just going to create a brand new division, even though we really don't have any army experience to do so. I guess we really need to get interventionism to get that army experience growth, because our army is just so effective that we're not even really fighting. We just instantaneously kill people, and that's all she wrote. At least we got a decent Air Force. That's pretty cool, right? We got a cool Air Force and airplanes. Lots of airplanes to do stuff with. The next country that we are aligning ourselves against is Niger. It's going to be 24 days before that's complete. So that's pretty cool. I guess we're just going to go ahead and get these guys, delete all their original orders, which have all been deleted. And they're just going to move right there on the border with Niger and be prepared to push right in. Now, we could, well, I guess, let's look at the resources. What kind of resources? Are you serious? That's it? This is all they got? Well, I guess their capital's got a little bit of something. All right, well, I mean, I guess we could take over Niger. We could just puppet Niger. That might be better. Well, let's go ahead and get out of the faction with the African Union at any rate. Like, I don't want to be in this faction anymore. There's no reason for me to be in it with them. They don't really care for me anyway. and create my own faction. That's right. What is the name? We're going to call it Djiboutiland. That didn't take me long to come up, did it? That's right, Djiboutiland, the great amusement park that's way better than all the other amusement parks. Because look, our amusement park is literally the size of a continent. What do you got, Disney World? That's right, with your little tiny little park there that's like 200 acres or something like that. You must think you're pretty cool. Well, or 2,000 acres. I don't even know. It doesn't matter because Djibouti's bigger. That's right. All right, so now that we have a big, nice, cool club that people can be a part of if they want to be. They could be friends with us if they so choose. Our like my monarchist ideals are not even like scraping the surface over there in Romania. What about in Ukraine? Are they doing okay in Ukraine? A little bit. They're growing. They're getting there, man. It's happening with time. Just give it some time. All right, so I'm going to improve relations with them as well. So we're going to bring Djibouti Yemen into our faction. Hold on a second, since we just created it. Yeah, the Kingdom of Yemen joined right on in. Of course they did, being our puppet. So Djiboutiland now stands strong and powerful. I wish I could literally just invite them to my, my thing, but I can't. So I guess the worst case scenario is I just keep strong relations with them. I'm gonna just boost that popularity. We'll just keep good relations with them because, again, I still don't want them going to war with me. That's not exactly something I would approve of or enjoy at any rate at all. We could go to war with Congo. Am I aligning against them? No, I'm not. How long is it going to take to align? 415 days. That's a long fucking time. I ain't got that kind of time. What is this? What is this? Actually, I wouldn't mind, if there were more monarchists, I would totally just be like, yo, Bud Rose, join my faction, get up in here, and all that jazz. And I wish this could literally just be a white piece, and I just keep the territories I've taken. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So how's the war going with India and China? Well, India, China, and Japan are still kind of going at it. They've nuked each other a few times here or there, and we have just finished aligning against Western Niger. Where is that at? I don't even know where that is. Where be Western Niger? Is that it? Oh, yeah, that's it. Okay, well, that's misleading. I guess that's a territory that we were trying to go to war against. All right, so they're going to attack us. South Ossetia has called Niger as the Djibouti. Oh. Okay, well, I don't care about that. Actually, I do. I do care about that because now I'm not going to be able to just control this territory easily. For freak's sakes. Always making everything so gosh darn difficult. Whatever. Let's move our troops because we're actually taking some casualties against these guys. That's kind of cool. Alright, so it actually looks like Niger's got some power behind the steering wheel, which is kind of a interesting thought. Hopefully not too much power because I don't want to get curb stomped into non-existence. They're doing a pretty good job right now of actually beating us, so we're going to focus fire on that army. There we go. That's more like it. That's what Papa wants to see. Okay. As they bring in additional troops. But that's okay. Once again, we're going to push right back at them. So we actually took more casualties there than we have in a long time. But still, the amount of manpower they just threw away trying to take that one singular territory was more than they probably were willing to afford. But no big deal. No big deal at all. Damn. They keep... Push back against them, damn it. I actually probably need to slow it down, but I'm being difficult. Yeah, they keep attacking. Like, they keep attacking right when I get back there. So they're just moving in there. But the problem with that is my dudes are going in singular divisions rather than a whole 7 like that in that particular case. So we're just losing a bunch of tanks, which does not make me happy one bit. So those 7 divisions are going to move in. They're going to take that shit. And then they're going to just completely or not. Come on, boys. You need to get in there and fight like men. We need that territory for Djibouti. There we go. There we go. We need to spread our amusement parks like they've never been spread before. Yeah, you guys might as well just charge. Like, oh, did I even actually set a battle plan? I don't think I did. Whatever. That's the battle plan. You got to do it. Get in there, boys. Yeah, there we go. Now we're doing some damage. They actually did some casualties against me. I do think I'm actually gonna puppet Niger instead and just bring them into our faction. And yeah, we'll provide federal funds. Yes, workers' rights are important. Blah 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 blah. All right. And we still don't have any additional manpower from these countries, so that's bumming. I guess I'm gonna have to do service by requirement, which I was really trying to avoid doing because that's such a massive bump to what's needed. But I guess it would fit, though. I mean, it would totally fit, because Djibouti, to live in Djibouti, one must first understand what it is to be a Djiboutian. And as such, you must, ride the roller coasters of doom and death. Those are the new attractions that recently opened up in Djiboutiland, Doom and Death. Which they're really not that bad. They come with a complimentary cotton candy and whatnot. So you could always look at the bright side of that, right? Because, who doesn't like to have some good old-fashioned cotton candy? That's a lot of divisions that we have, like, basically surrounded here. But we are hemorrhaging casualties. I've lost like 30,000 men so far in this war, which is horribly, we're not used to that. We are not used to that at all. Taking those types of casualties. But that's okay. We're pushing them back. We're about to take their capital. And then this war will come to an end. And Niger will become a puppet. Because, frankly, I don't care. I mean, we've taken... Well, should they become a puppet? They are bordering all these territories. God, this is just... Actually, I don't think we should make them a puppet. We'll make all the ones around them a puppet. Yeah, so they've capitulated. Yep. Alright, well, there's another territory taken over. Net Warrior. Alright. Although specifically in America, it does, however, represent a global towards providing... Cool. Cool stuff. Good stuff. That's good stuff, basically, occurring. What's our APCs at? Too far away. Whatever. You know what? Research it. Make it happen, boys. I want the top of the line, best equipment in the world. I want people to look at the Djiboutian military and be like, holy God, monkey balls. That is some crazy shit they got going on there. And I'm going to be like, chip, that is right. I got some crazy shit going on here. Like, you ain't even fuck ready for what I got. Who else am I? I don't know who else I'm aligning against. I'm justifying war against other people. But, oh, Gen 3 mechanized. Oh, my. That's exactly what we needed. Oh, yes. Alright, well, I pretty much got everything else. Like, I mean, look, just going down the line and lists of stuff. We do want that, but it'll be a while before we can get that. We do want that, but it'll be a while before we need it. You know what? We might as well get that. We need some resources. Alright, so let me pause it again. Let's take account of what we're doing. Who we're going to war with, because I don't even remember. I think I was, like, aligned against, like, 3 people or something like that. Was Zambia one of them? Yeah, Zambia was one of them. It's going to be 100 and some odd days before that's ready to go, though. And they're probably going to join the CS bullshit asshole guys, so we should just go ahead and mentally prepare for that. We're going to put a force right there. We've got resistance to occupation in a bunch of places. So we're going to put these guys back on garrison detail. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and do that. Oh, yeah. Get all that garrison detail. Where's the other places? Yeah. So it was literally all 3 of these places. So yeah, we're just going to put them on garrison detail. And the majority of the main army is going to go back down here. But we do have additional forces who can actually be involved in any fighting right there. So that'll happen as well. That's something interesting that can occur. These additional forces that just keep getting built. I don't even know if I should keep building these infantry brigades like this. They cost too much manpower. They need modifications, but there's not a whole lot I can really do to change them to make them less manpower heavy. We could remove, but oh God, see, it costs. It costs to remove. Ugh, it hurts. Well, whatever. Let it be so. We need manpower, and we can't afford large numbers of divisions, so we'll do that. And we did 3D manufacturing. And I want this. That's what I want, is that next tier. It's going to take 2,300 days. Oh, sweet goodness. What should we do next? Well, we have all the artillery. We have all the land doctrines. We're actually probably going to have to swap our line to the mass assault so we can get more of a recruitable population, the human wave offensive. I don't want to do that, but I kind of want to stick with this one we've got. But, again, we have no choice, really. Encourage a dialogue to fix the issues. That seems like a gimme. Every time this seems like a gimme. Like, why would I pick anything else? Yeah, I just haven't gotten down to the point of where I'm actually going to sit there and go through that line again. But we really need to. We just don't have the population. We're maintaining about 150,000 manpower. But if we're going to keep going to war like we've been doing, eventually we're going to bump into someone who's going to kick our ass. And then we're going to have to do something like service by requirement, which is something I just don't want to do. I do not want to do it at all. But we may have no choice, my friends. We may have no choice at all. And Djibouti may have to force its beautiful citizens to do what we need them to do. How do I disband again? I don't remember how to disband. This new UI, I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of it. I kind of liked how it was before. It took me so long to get used to it. So it's like, why are you changing it up on me, boy? Alright, you know what? We're just going to go ahead and start going down this line now. Yeah, just go ahead and start heading down it now. Oh, research finished. Oh, it was automatic. Sweet. Alright, well, we're going to go down this one now. Straight to pocket defense. Alright, so what else is going on? Well, we got that. We could modify the government, but there's really not much I want to modify, I would imagine. I pretty much have it set up the way I want it. Decreasing the usage of consumer goods. Improve. We could go down this line. There might be something we could do here. That might be good. Increasing the monthly population growth. But he increases national unity. That's kind of important as well. We could do environmentalists. Not that. Ideological crusade. It wouldn't be a bad idea. Weekly national unity would actually be pretty good, but that increases a lot of things we don't want to get increased. Road builder, infrastructure increase, smooth talking charmer, a silent workhorse, a war industrialist, a warmonger. Now that's my kind of man right there, Peter Roberts. And the rest of these are just things that we don't really need. Yeah, friend of capitalism, political. I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of most of the ones I just saw. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of you guys. You don't seem all that great. I think I've picked what I wanted, and what I wanted is what I picked. And yeah, that's really about it. Doesn't look like much else would be worth changing to. Maybe these. This could be important. What do I got here? I got armor. No, we need to stick to that. Infantry division attack. Nope, that's pretty important. Air experience gain. Naval experience, political power. Well, we don't care about this anymore. So, decisive battle seems pretty good. What are you? Division attack, army offense, army defense, army maneuver, army organization, army reformer, army drill, army morale. Yeah, I think we'll stick with army offense. We have been a pretty offensive nation lately, so there's no reason for us to change that up now. Well, no fucking big surprise there. We're not getting our resources from anybody because they keep closing their effing borders. Like a bunch of animals, you filth. I need your shit, and you keep closing it on me. What is this crap? Alright, so we do have spaces to start building some more factories, which is a fucking godsend. Like, literally a godsend. There's no other way to put that. So we can start increasing, like, our chromium reserves. Truly, at this point, if we build like I'm thinking, we won't even really need to expand anywhere else. We could build nuclear reactors to get more nukes, assuming that's something that we're just crippling over. You know what? I'm going to build one. Why not? Let's build one nuclear reactor. But the main thing we need to focus on is improving the roads. Again, they are total trash. So, like, we need to improve the majority of the roads in the area. And that's probably going to be something that I do mostly behind the scenes. I don't think I'm going to make you sit through and watch me build roads and improve the infrastructure. Yeah, I know you can shift-click and it'll do it all automatically, but I'm difficult. I feel like clicking. My trigger finger is itching for war. That's right. So yeah, like Djibouti, like look at that beautiful infrastructure on the right side of Djibouti. It's just perfect, right? It's absolutely perfect. I mean, I am just mesmerized. And we still, look at that. We have almost 45 factories working full time to build additional infrastructure around the country. That's wonderful. Anyway, this has been another episode of the Rise, or the Hearts of Djibouti. Anyway, I keep calling it the Rise of Djibouti. I'm so used to saying Rise of Djibouti. So yeah, I'm glad that you guys joined me, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it. It's gonna keep going until we get destroyed or we destroy everyone else. So yeah, I hope you guys continue to watch it and enjoy it with me. Anyway, this has been CB, and I'll see you next time.